Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new carpet cleaner from Bissell, the Big Green Pet Plus. The Pet Plus is the latest machine in their Big Green carpet cleaner line, which is sold for residential use, commercial use, and as a rental carpet cleaner to compete with Rug Doctor. Today we'll see how the new Big Green is different from the old model. I'll show you its features and how to set it up, we'll see how well it works, and I'll show you how to take care of it. I've owned the original Big Green upright for over 5 years. The Pet Plus is largely identical to the original model, but it does feature a few key improvements. The handle has been completely redesigned with improved ergonomics. The angle you hold the handle at is a little more comfortable, and now the spray button has been relocated and can be accessed with either hand. The new handle feels very durable, just like the original model. The other major improvement is the addition of 2 extra handles on the dirty water tank, making it easier to lift off the machine while still keeping the lid of the tank locked. This makes it a little easier to remove the lid for emptying, too. The front carrying handles are slightly different on the two machines, and I believe the difference here is that the new handle is recessed slightly more, allowing the machine to get a little closer to the wall. However, it's a very small difference. The final difference is that the Big Green Pet Plus comes with an additional attachment, the Stain Trapper tool. We'll take a look at how this works shortly. Otherwise, the machines are identical. I've found performance, noise level, tool suction, and everything else between the two to be the same. If you already own one, I don't see the need to upgrade, and I think you'd be happy with either machine. The Big Green Pet Plus is heavy duty, and it weighs in at a whopping 43 pounds. The machine is about 11 inches wide, 21 inches long, and with the handle folded up, it's about 2 feet tall. The folding handle is a great feature, as it gives the machine a smaller storage footprint than most upright carpet cleaners. While the machine is 11 inches wide, the brush roll is about 9 inches wide, so expect to make lots of passes to get the job done right. The Big Green features 2 large carrying handles, one under the folding handle and one on the front of the cleaner. These help balance the weight considerably when transporting the machine or carrying it up and down stairs. The machine has a commercial-grade 30-foot power cord. Because neither cord hook is quick release, I prefer how the cord was stored on the original Big Green, as it was faster to just pull off the handle and get going. The Big Green features 2 large tanks, one for clean water and one for dirty water. They're easy to fill, empty, and wash out. Each tank can hold 1 3/4 gallons of clean or dirty water. As far as noise level, with the decibel reader held at handle height, the machine reads around 84 decibels. Both the new and old models sound identical, so Bissell didn't take the opportunity to quiet the machine down with this update. Today I'm going to clean my living room carpeting using a 3-step method I found works very well. I'll first pre-treat the carpeting, then I'll wash or clean the carpeting, and then I'll rinse the carpeting afterwards to get the best result. All 3 steps are worth the effort. Before using any carpet cleaner, you want to first thoroughly vacuum the floor. Today I used a Maytag M1200. This machine is still sold today as the Riccar R30P, and it does an excellent job. You want to be thorough and take your time, and it will also help if you vacuum the carpet going different directions to get as much loose dirt out as possible. For better results, you want to pre-treat visible stains in high traffic areas before you use the machine. Today I'm using a product from Home Depot, Full-X Spot Remover, which was the only cleaner like this they had for sale. If you're worried about the product discoloring the carpeting, it's a good idea to test it in an inconspicuous area of the floor to make sure it's safe to use. Spray any spots, stains, or high traffic areas, then scrub the spots with a cleaning brush to work the soap into them. I then let the pre-treater sit for about 20 minutes before using the Bissell. The Bissell is very easy to set up. Both tanks lift out easily. Fill the clean tank with hot tap water, then fill the cap of the tank with soap and add it in. Then give the tank a shake to mix up the soapy water. Unlike most Rug Doctors, the Bissell cleans on both the forward and backward pass. You lay down the soap either going forward or on the first entire pass, then go over the area again to work the soap in and suck up all the dirty water. Take your time and you'll get great results. Although the carpeting didn't look that bad, it was ready to be cleaned, and the machine extracted a lot of dirty water. The final step is rinsing the carpeting, which makes a big difference. To get the machine ready, rinse the soap out of the clean water tank, then fill the tank back up with just cold water and no soap. Then go over the carpeting again, just like before, this time only putting down cold water. Just like with laundry, you want to rinse the carpeting to get as much of the residual soap out as you can. The machine will pull out leftover soap along with a ton of additional dirty water. The result of pulling out all the leftover soap means the carpeting will feel softer after you're finished, and there will be less chemicals left on the floor. Here's the final rinse water, which was still very dirty. Rinsing the carpeting makes a big difference in how the carpeting feels, how clean it looks, and getting the residual soap out of the carpeting will keep it cleaner looking longer. It's worth the extra effort, and I always do it no matter what carpet cleaner I use. Now let's test out the tools. The Big Green Pet Plus comes with best-in-class attachments, featuring a heavy-duty 9-foot hose, a very good upholstery tool, and with this model, the Stain Trapper tool. The hose is easy to connect to the top tank. It twists and locks into place following the guides on the tank, and the pump hose just securely plugs into the top of the machine. The tools click and lock onto the end of the hose, and they're easy enough to attach and remove. The new Stain Trapper tool collects nearly all the liquid sucked up into the small cup attached to the tool. The idea with this is that you just empty out and wash the attachment afterwards, and you won't have to worry about rinsing out the hose or dirty water tank. This mostly works, but it comes with some drawbacks. It does divert the majority of the liquid into its separate tank, but for my test, about 5% of it still made it into the hose and dirty water tank. If this was a pet mess, I would still rinse the hose out afterwards anyway. I also noticed with this attachment that it has a little less suction, and it took more passes to clean the area. The way the attachment diverts the suction results in a slight loss in performance. My previous Big Green just came with this excellent upholstery tool. While I like the benefits of the other tool, with less airflow loss, this tool works better. It's wide, the pump sprayer is strong, and it has good suction. This tool, paired with the long attachment hose, offer the best set of tools I've ever used with a household carpet cleaner. After the carpeting is completely dry, vacuum the floors one last time. I apologize, I forgot to get some good before shots, but it did make a nice difference. The high traffic areas have brightened up, and all the small gray spots on the floor are gone. Another great feature of this machine is the simple maintenance. After you're done using it, you'll want to do a few things. Rinse out the very easy to rinse out tanks, and leave them open to air dry. If you use the attachment hose, I would rinse that too, and hang it up to let it dry out. Wipe off the bottom of the machine to grab any leftover dirty water, and occasionally clean the brush roll. If the floors aren't properly vacuumed beforehand, the grooming of the Bissell will cause it to build up clumps of hair and lint and leave them around on the floor. Check and clean any hair or clumps of lint off the brush roll, especially after dirty jobs, or if you notice this happening. If you ever need to replace the geared belt, a worn brush roll, or clean out the brush roll housing, push on this latch here to unlock the brush roll carriage, and it will drop down, giving you access. I let the machine dry overnight before putting it all back together and storing it, ready to go for its next job. So there you have it. For years I've considered the original Big Green Upright to be the best household carpet cleaner available for a few reasons. Unlike all other household carpet cleaners sold today, it's built to heavy-duty standards. Bissell designed these machines for residential and commercial use and as a rental unit to compete with Rug Doctor. Aside from replacing a leaking flow valve on my original Big Green, which was easy to do, it's been trouble-free since I bought it. I've seen Rug Doctors with similar heavy-duty build quality, but the Bissell cleans better and is way easier to operate. For its price, the Bissell has the best cleaning performance, the best hose and attachments, and it's built the best. The biggest drawback on this machine is the weight of it. It is tiring to use. However, I believe it's worth it to put in the extra effort to get the best results. Even though there's lightweight machines out there, none of them clean carpeting nearly as well. There's several machines in the Big Green line, and they're all mostly identical, and they all clean the same. Whichever one you get, I think they're worth the investment, and you'll likely be glad you own it. If you want to see how it works, you can always rent one and try it out before you decide to invest in one. I always enjoy reading your comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.